Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show. KJRadio.com, 844-551-8255. Hope you will give us a call. Let us know what your thoughts are. We got a lot to talk about. We've talked about a lot today. Focus has been on courage. The very reason why President Donald Trump has accomplished so much, the very reason why Donald Trump threw his hat in the ring to become president of the United States and saying, I can do that better than other people, is because everything leading up to the moment where he took that, where he got sworn into office was built on courage, was built on the idea that, you know what? You can talk about my past all you want. I'm not going to be concerned about it. Yeah, I've been divorced. So what? Yeah, I've been bankrupt. So what? I can do this job better than that sucker that was in office before me. I guarantee you that. And in fact, Donald Trump said this. He says, I'll be the best president you've ever had. He said that. And I remember me personally going, wow, man, what a bold statement. And I'd be lying if I didn't say that's quite a bit of an ego that guy has. But you know why I'm happy that he said it? I can look at it in retrospect, is because he meant it. He looked at the job other people did and he says, you know what? I can do that better than them. Many of you said that. You say it about me when I'm on TV. Many people write to me, Kevin, that was great. I love your segment on Fox, but next time you need to say this. You think you can do it better, and maybe you can. I challenge you, do it. Do it. I have no monopoly on the best thing to say on Fox. I listen to people all the time. My buddy Dan Bongino, Sheriff Clark, many others, Larry Elder. I say, man, that was amazing what they said. I send them tweets and go, great job on Fox. You sounded great. I couldn't have added a thing. They listen to me. We're mutual admiration society. But you know the difference between us and you? We're doing it. And Trump said he could do it. I've said it. I'll put it to you this way. I know for a fact I would have been a heads and shoulders better president than Barack Obama, but that ain't a bar too high to jump over. You could just step over that. You could wheel your wheelchair over that bar. It's an easy bar to get over. Why has Donald Trump accomplished so much? It's because he has the courage of his convictions. Unquestionably the best year one presidency in modern history. Perhaps history. And it isn't even over. We have a couple more weeks, 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks before it's officially over. And they do the tally. I heard 2.1 million jobs created. That's what I heard. It was 1.7 before, but here's what I can tell you. The black dude, he lost 5 million. In the same time frame. I'm looking at all the indicators, and I'm not talking about the fake indicators, the things that can ebb and flow and go up and down and at the whims of all kinds of stuff. It's particularly very wealthy people who want to manipulate the system. I'm talking about the stuff you can touch and feel. I'm talking about that job you're looking for. I'm talking about that person you know who's finally gotten that job and feeling a sense of empowerment. Because they're back employed. That's why Trump accomplished so much. He knows that feeling. He knows what it feels like when you achieve, when you go out and do something and that you get. Remember you got your first paycheck? Do y'all remember y'all got your first paycheck? Do you remember? Not from me, in general. I'll never forget when I got my first paycheck. I was like, whoa, what the heck is this FICA crap? But I was happy that I had worked and I knew the number of hours and I knew how much my check was supposed to be. And it was less. And then I got to questioning. But it felt good. Let me tell you, folks, an education happened in 2016 on November the 8th. And then you had one of the best years of your life. If it wasn't financially or whatever, it was biorhythmically. In other words, you felt good. You might not have made more money. You might not have had the best job. The kids, maybe didn't do what they were supposed to do. And mama didn't, whatever. But whatever was going on in your life in 2016, it felt good in 2017. Even your worst felt good in 2017. In 2018, it's going to be better than that. Because you're going to start to now kick that other stuff into gear. Whether it's the job, whether it's your relationships, some of them you jettisoned. Some of them you said, I don't even care about if you contact me anymore. I don't care if I talk to you again. I don't need you. God tells you clean up people out of your life too. Clean up things out of your life. Get rid of clutter because it's all vapor. It doesn't matter anyway. What matters is you find that little bit of happiness. You find that thing, that purpose for yourself while you're here, that deeper meaning, because you're going to graduate to something different. Oh, they call it death, but it's not death. It would be different. Let me tell you why I can approach death differently. I don't think of death as death. I think of death as another rebirth. So why am I worried? I'm cool. There's a bigger mission for us, but we're serving that mission right now. Why has Trump accomplished so much? Let me tell you what 2018 is going to bring you. It's going to bring you the end of snowflakes. It's no longer going to be in fashion to be a snowflake, to be somebody that gets triggered using that word all the time. Oh my gosh, Kevin. It's like Marie Barf. Every time I sit next to that woman, something triggers her. I'm just waiting to pull the race card on her. Y'all watch out number one these days. You'll see I'm going to pull the race card. What? Did you? Oh, Lord, did she just call me? What? I'm going to allude to something crazy. You know what what 2018 has gotten rid of? 2017 it made the end of the war on women. There is no more war on women. Well, at least not from our side. Well, did I say war on women? War on women. Not from our side, man. You know what 2018 put it into? Black thuggery. You're not going to have us endorsing black thugs that go out hurting people all the time and saying things like, oh, well, he just needs a daddy, or he just needs a job, or whatever. It's the end of it. We're done with it. And on that subject, we're done with the targeting of law enforcement. My movie's coming out, bleedingbluemovie.com. Go check it out. Go check out the trailer. We're going to be doing screenings of that movie this year. In fact, we're going to do a screening hopefully this month. Worst case scenario, February. The movie's going to be out in March. You want to be a part of it? Contact us, kjradio.com. Help us set up a screening. 2018 is getting rid of a lot of stuff, folks. We won't be glorifying illegals. We won't be allowing illegals like Zareta to come into this country illegally, multiple times be deported, or should have been, sit in what's called a fake sanctuary city, shoot somebody like Catherine Steinle, and get away with it. The end of that happened on November the 8th, 2016, and the process to get rid of it started in 2017, and it will end this year. We will no longer tolerate Muslim terrorists in our midst and people coming into this country to do us harm, those that are already here doing us harm, and we just ignore it. And we sit through a lecture of how we need to be more tolerant as Americans. That ship has sailed. And on that point, we're going to be looking at Islam, and we're going to say to the American people, this is not a religion. This is a cult. This is antithetical to anything religious, and it is also antithetical to the American way of life. And we will not allow it to flourish and expand in our country. And we're going to also get rid of the excuses that people use for failure. Grow up, liberal, and I'm talking to the leftists now. You're going to grow up and you're going to learn that everybody fails. And part of failure is a training for success. And the more you fail, the better that you're going to be in success. That's just the facts. They always talk about Bernie Sanders. He failed and failed and failed. The problem with Bernie Sanders is he didn't fail enough. He kept waiting for people to pick him up. And there were people around him picking him up. Stop picking up your kids. Stop picking up the people at your job. Let them fail. And then help them as they start to mature through it. That's what we should be doing. There are no more excuses for failure. There are no more excuses for leftist bullies, folks. The form of sexual harassers or the brain dead morons who still support Barack Obama. We're done with them. They're not. I'm not going to look at these people and try to give them excuses for why they exist. If you believe Barack Obama was a good president, you are a brain dead moron any more than you believe Hollywood is not full of bullies, that you believe Wackadamia is not full of bullies, that you believe the media industrial complex is not full of bullies. They're all full of bullies, sexual deviants, perverts, pedophiles, cop-hating, anti-American, anti-military people, and you want us to look at them and go, oh, wow, you're all good, really good folks. You are nothing. You're nothing but a bunch of losers. In 2018, we are done with you. And I'm done with you on behalf of people. I don't know where that falls with a lot of you, because is this a lecture? Am I preaching? I don't care. Think of it what you want. I'm telling you what I'm done with, and I bet you got a lot to add to that. Give us a call, 844-551-8255. I'd like to know.
Kevin Jackson
on the Black Sphere Radio Network.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.